So many of you think that Michelle, in her wedding planner days, has learned all of these beautiful things that you see here today. But Michelle has been planning this for far longer. When Michelle was 5 years old, we were in West Farms Mall with my sister Leslie and my nephew Sam. Michelle and Sam were skipping along, and Michelle looked at me and said, "Mom, I'm gonna marry Sam." And I said, "Honey, Sam is your cousin. You can't marry Sam." So she said, "Well, then I'm gonna marry Matthew." And I said, "No, Matthew's your brother. You can't marry Matthew." And she looked at me very seriously and she said, "Well, then who am I gonna marry?"
At the sunrise, I opened up my eyes, and at the first light, there you are.
I've known Michelle since the day I was born. And for as long as I can remember, I've looked up to her. She was the coolest, most stylish sister I never had. Growing up, she shared everything with me, from friendship, advice, to fashionable clothes, to fake IDs. She had it all, and she gave everything to me.
Dreaming up our greatest new endeavor. Don't look back, we're on our way. Today is a good, good day.
There will never be enough words or days to tell you how I feel. I know your mom is looking down on you today, and she is so proud of the man you have become. Today, in front of all of our friends and family, we make official what I have always known. I'm not ashamed to say, after our first date, I ran home and told my friends, "There's no way I'm seeing him again." I thought of all the reasons why it wouldn't work out, but reality is I was scared because I knew you were perfect for me.
At the sunrise, I opened up my eyes, and at the first light, there you are, staring back at me with a heart so free, and I just want.
After Danny came back home from the Navy, he moved back in with Kevin and I. And after 6 months, we're like, shit, he's never gonna leave. So after a year or so, he finally met Michelle. And when I met her, I knew that she would be the one that Dan would eventually be with. So thank you, Michelle, for coming into the picture and taking Dan away from us, because
Don't look back, we're on our way. Today is a good, good day. When I found you among the flowers blue, what a wild view, there you are. Under the old oak tree, or somewhere across the sea, I just wanna be where you are. In this moment I could stay forever, hold you in my heart just like a treasure.
When you enter into marriage, you enter into life's most important relationship. It is a gift given to bring comfort when there is sorrow, peace when there is unrest, and laughter when there is happiness, and love when it is shared. Real love goes far beyond the feelings of romance and bliss. It is caring more about the well-being and happiness of your marriage partner than of your own needs and desires. Real love makes you stronger so that you can become involved in life in ways you dare not go alone. Real love says you are stronger together than when you are apart. A wonderful marriage is not something that just happens. It takes work and communication. Most importantly, It takes a commitment from the two of you.
This moment I could stay forever. Hold you in my heart just like a treasure. Dreaming.
Strive always for honesty, for integrity, and always build upon your marriage every day. Seek to understand each other, but above all of this, draw upon the love that you feel for each other today and etch it forever on your hearts.
I found you among the flowers blue. What a wild view.
If I show you love and gratitude, we'll always have light in the darkness. And during any tough times we may stumble upon, our love will always prevail and shine bright. I vow to always support you and love you unconditionally. I vow in the toughest times to remain your soldier and your rock. I vow to always hold your hand like the first time. I vow to always laugh like our first joke. I vow to always protect you like our first scare. I vow to be the man you could always rely on. I vow to travel the world, build a house and family together, have children, and always put our needs first.
Michelle and Daniel, because you have committed yourselves to each other in marriage and demonstrated this by the exchanging of your vows and the giving of rings, and in accordance with the law of Connecticut and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Connecticut and in the name of God, it is now my great honor to now pronounce you husband and wife. Michelle, you may now kiss your handsome husband.
Dreaming up our greatest new endeavor. Don't look back, we're on our way. Today is a good day. In this moment I could stay forever. Hold you in my heart just like a treasure. Dreaming up our greatest new endeavor. Don't look back, we're on our way. Today is a good day.